My name is Gabrielle Stone. You can check me out in Rock, Paper, Dead, Swell, and The Competition this year. And you are watching Tony with 9 Fingers.
What is going on, people? It's almost the end. Day number 29 of the 31 Days Hath October series that I'm doing on my channel right now. If you haven't already, right after this, go check out all 28 other reviews that I have done. Also, check out everybody else who's doing this as well. For those of you who have not been watching, I'm doing 31 horror movie reviews in 31 days. I'm doing it a little bit different. I'm doing more independent movies, and at one point I was doing them in alphabetical order, but now I'm just kind of free-flowing. So anyway, check out all the other people who's doing it as well. You'll probably find a whole bunch of different movies that maybe you've never heard of. Anyway, today, if you couldn't tell by the title, I'm doing a movie review for Dead Before Dawn. This is a horror comedy, and I never heard it beforehand. I saw a trailer for it. That happens a lot. I'll watch a trailer, really dig it, and then go and buy the movie. So anyway, this movie is directed by April Mullen. It's written by Tim Doiron. Hopefully I said that right. It stars Devon Bostick, who's been in the, what do you want to call it? Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, Martha MacIsaac, and the legendary Christopher Lloyd. So anyway, pretty much this revolves around a curse. A curse that is now set upon because Christopher Lloyd owns this, like, crazy little store with all these weird trinkets from all over the place. And Devon Bostick's character is his grandson. And he says, listen, don't bring anybody in this store because there's so much stuff that could get broken and there's other stuff that shouldn't be messed with. Well, they go in the store, they break this little vase or urn, whatever you want to call it, and it pretty much unleashes this curse. And just like Christopher Lloyd said, don't touch anything because bad things might happen. Well, it does happen. This curse now is anybody who was in there at that given time, anybody they make eye contact with, now pretty much gets possessed, and pretty much what happens is they end up killing themselves, but then coming back as zombies. So they're actually demon zombies, which now they're not zombies or demons, they're called Zemons, the birth of a new thing, I guess you want to call it, where they're zombies, but smarter and whatever. So pretty much now the rest of the movie is them trying to figure out a way to reverse this whole curse within 24 hours. Because if they don't do it within 24 hours, then the curse is, there and it stays. So pretty much what they have to do is not only try to figure out this curse, but they got to find ways of not looking at people, because of course that's what happens. If they look at someone, they get this urge and they end up killing themselves. Not, pretty much staying alive, trying to figure out how to subside these demon things. And it's pretty funny because throughout the movie you find out that there's certain things they can do with this curse and whatever. I don't want to get into it because it's pretty funny, but me myself, I'm a big horror comedy fan. I like the mix of different genres, and sometimes you'll get more of a horror comedy where it's more horror than comedy with like horror comedy sprinkled in, or you'll get the opposite where it's more comedy with horror sprinkled in. I'd go on this with the later with that. This one I think is a little bit more funny with some gore and some horror aspects, if you want to do call it. It's also on IMDb. It has adventure in there as well. I guess you can say that because again, pretty much the whole movie is them not only trying to stay alive, but trying to figure out how to contain this curse, how to get it, away from people, and trying to stay alive at the same time. So it's just fun overall, just seeing what happens when people, the different ways that they try to get away with not looking people in the eyes, and the things that happen when they do. It's just a fun movie overall. So again, check the description for everything I talk about, because in that I put the trailer for the movie. I also put where you can purchase the movie, as well as everybody else doing all these 31 days of horror or Halloween, whatever they're calling it. It is getting, towards the end of the month. It is, pretty tiring to do, a movie review every day, but I must say, a lot of these movies I watch, I do this because I think a lot of these should be seen. A lot of them might not be. They might not have the, publicity or whatever. Not that my channel's huge, but anybody that does watch, maybe they'll find a movie that they never heard of before. So, Dead Before Dawn, again, if you're into horror comedies with zombies, demons, you will definitely enjoy this one a lot. So check the show notes for everything I talk about. Not only the stuff I did say, but also all my other social media. I got a Twitter, I got a Facebook fan page, I got an Instagram where I show off my movies, I got a Horror Mino, I got a Stardust app, I got Snapchat back, so I'm pretty much all over the board. Plus, I'm part of the Dorkening. If you haven't checked us out, check us out as well. We're a podcast that pretty much has 3 different shows. Our horror show where we interview more independent actors, actresses, directors, writers, so on and so forth. We have a video game show, and we have a dork show with pretty much just open discussion about whatever. So check out all the stuff in the description, and most of all, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because after this month, might take a few days off of reviewing, but I do have a lot of top 5s and unboxing and stuff like that. So I'll have a whole lot more in the works. So again, check the description for everything I talk about. Hit that little bell button if you want to know when I upload more. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys. If you found the review you just watched enlightening and you want more of them, go ahead, hit that subscribe button in the corner and check out all the other reviews I have, such as Horror Pack reviews and Netflix and Chiller. If you want to check out all the other things I have, go ahead and check out my Instagram where I show off the movies I have behind me. Or check out my Twitter where I post all my videos and more. If you want to do that, go ahead, hit those buttons, and until next time, I'll see you.